No. And it doesn't look like they plan on doing so either. Well, no, they banned Morgana.
Okay, I'll allow it. I do respect the Huge Minion Difference is banning out Jace, respecting user person's dominating performance on that, but Lai Xiaolu is back to being the ADC again.
Alright, first pick Lucian for Lai Xiaolu. Although, it could be user person.
I mean, for all we know, it could be I'm Candy. Bo gets his jumper pick, though. Gragas made it through.
Ooh, Rengar picked up for CCO here.
You know, that's a champion that we've seen occasionally do some truly disgusting things. I personally don't like bringing him into games like this, but yeah, whatever. It's playoffs.
Alright, so
has a great pick for, you know, you're expecting a pretty survivable Bo. Trundle's a pretty nasty pick, though.
Galio banned off of I'm Candy this time.
That's necessary, but I respect it.
Once again, another ban going out towards Shadow Jumper and taking the Vel'Koz off the table.
Yeah, we're probably expecting Vladimir to be Shadow Jumper's pick if Gragas is for Bo, but who knows?
Caitlyn Thresh quickly locked in for the bot lane of Iron Dragon.
Yeah, it's the rest of these bans kind of targeting roles that I don't know, like you don't know that Lucian is going in top lane, you don't know that Lucian's going to bottom lane, but getting rid of Ornn is a comfort pick for Iron Dragon. The rest of these picks and bans kind of just going straight down the rolls today, but Nami bringing back, or SJ Capping bringing back that Nami, trying it again, this time with a Jinx. I've been like less than like super impressed with Nami in the ALS. I think the Thresh is definitely going to be a much more impactful champion here. Nami just doesn't have a lot of survivability, and sometimes you just really need a tanky support.
Yeah, and the meta definitely seems to be slanted towards these kind of assassin-style junglers and, you know, laners in general. So, like, I'm not a huge fan of playing soft, squishy supports at the moment myself either.
But Trundle does make you not want to build a lot of tank stats.
Yeah. But, like, how much tank stats do you really build as a support, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a probably more of a comfort pick for SJ Capping. It's, you know, she's a strong support. Let's not pretend like she's not, but SJ Capping has now going into its 8th game on Nami this split. So
it's a lot of games.
Definitely a preference. I'm not sure what this last summoner spell is for SJ Capping, but overall, you know, summoner spells look pretty normal.
Nothing. I think it's Exhaust.
That would be a reasonable choice, especially with a Lucian and a Caitlyn on team. Yeah, this is going to be a longer than normal countdown because we already had one game over. I respect this user person acting as a, you know, pretty heavy carry. We see like even less tank. Well, maybe about an equal amount of tankiness on Iron Dragon as we saw last time. It might be a little bit more now because you have a pretty survivable Thresh. Thresh naturally builds armor, but I don't think that this game is going to go significantly different unless CCO really gets an early advantage. And I think CCO is going to be the key to really driving this game forward. If you have a fed Ringar early, he's just going to be able to destroy Lao Jialu, destroy User Person, really cut the damage on Iron Dragon's team on the onset of the fight. And that's probably their best hope of carrying this. Bo plays a lot of Gragas and is very good at it. Shadow Jumper has a very powerful late game character, so we'll see, but I'm really watching CCO to see how he does in the early game.
Yeah, I definitely think that Huge Minion Difference's chances this game are set soundly into the sharp, pointy paws of that Ringar.
And again, we have some comfort picks here. Like, Bo on Gragas is a comfort pick. SJ capping on Nami is a comfort pick. I don't think we've seen Vladimir on Shadow Jumper this season. And I'm almost positive we haven't seen Ringar on CCO, but it's a... They have some comfort picks out here, so that should be a relief to them. Karthus is insane. Like, let's not joke about that.
Yeah, I have some very real concerns about this Karthus. Namely that it's Dark Harvest Karthus, mid lane, and there's a whole lot of squish on the enemy team.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty terrifying. I'm not used to seeing I'm Candy playing these types of champions, so that's exciting, but that Dark Harvest is going to be pretty terrifying.
You know, one thing I've frequently lauded Iron Dragon for is their, like, communication. So I can definitely, expect this Karthus to always ult in a timely fashion.
Absolutely. I'm expecting to see User Person pick up quite a few biscuits this game. So he should have a pretty sustainable top lane against Gragas, who is notoriously sustainable.
Well, I guess the next question we have to ask ourselves is, do we try the invade again?
I feel like why not? But it definitely... Like, Karthus isn't the strongest level 1 fighter until he dies.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty much a 5-point start from both teams here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but okay. Yeah, it looks like a pretty standard, a fairly standard early game item setup. I respect I'm Candy's, or Ain't Your Mommy's Reju Bead,
Minions have spawned.
going for that early Tiamat. SJ Capping starting off with a Spell Thief's Edge.
Well, not going to be shy this game, I don't think. Which, I mean, we haven't seen either one of these teams be particularly shy about fighting.
Goodness, no. Both junglers are starting with red buff. I'm Candy just trying to like put a lot of pressure on a Shadow Jumper, but it's a Vlad, like,
Yeah, until you start getting some very serious damage. You're not going to be able to poke this Vlad down over an extended amount of time.
Absolutely not. I mean, Karthus has a fair amount of mana sustain now that he's level 2, but he's still burning through that mana pool. CCO is like deep in the blue side jungle though.
Yeah, I think this falls into what he needs to be doing. And now he's gonna like come in from the backside of Iron Dragon here. Look for the fight, but First Blood's still gonna pass on to Iron Dragon. Hacksaw predicting the flash like a masterwork maniac. But he's going to die for it. The play goes down. The second leap goes through. Lai Lu going to be the next target. Going to auto-tech his way through this as best he can. CCO going to try to get his jump reset and try to re-engage here. But Lai Lu may have stepped up just a touch too far. Is going to die for that. Was a little bit touch too cheeky. CCO giving his team a pretty solid start here.
So...
Meanwhile, top lane, though, Bo's the one in danger as another engage goes down, and User Person and Ain't Your Mommy going to pick up that kill on a tower dive that ran particularly long.
So I do want to call out, in that bottom lane aggression, Cairo and SJ Capping both use their flashes, both use their summoner spells. Like, the same goes for Elijah Lu and Haxel after, to get the first blood, but there are no flashes on bottom lane right now. None.
Alright, so CCO kind of spotted here a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna have to find some way to get in. So close to getting a Karthus.
Oh! But, meanwhile, top lane, solo kill happens. User Person picking up another kill.
And that's getting to be a very fed Lucian on top. Like, Bo is down 20 CS. Like, 20 CS and a level, so he's really starting to fall behind.
And your mommy looking to maybe going a little deep here. Gonna need a lot of damage. CCO's coming around the backside, but looks like Hacksaw will be enough to help his team get into position. Toronto gonna get out of here pretty scot-free.
What this did do was give CCO a chance to move up to mid, but he definitely got spotted out. I don't know where, but they spotted him out.
Yeah, gonna try to get the engage on Iron Candy. Knocks the slow down, but all in all, Iron Candy pretty well playing this safe.
Yeah, but we did get some pretty spicy emotes from CCO, and isn't that what really matters?
I mean, for CCO it is.
We're definitely seeing User Person become a hard carry, though. Just he has the most CS in the game right now, and a kill and an assist. So,
And speaking of a kill, another kill going on bot lane. Two of them actually, as Elijah Lu will now have to duke it out with CCO. Oh my goodness! He picks up that kill. Incredibly well played. Great positioning. Bo also going to die in top lane. There's just deaths going on everywhere. We're 6.5 minutes in, and 10 kills have already hit the scoreboard.
yeah, but 7 of them for Iron Dragon. A 3K gold lead. Quickly growing with plates falling on both top and bottom lane, so... It's a pretty big challenge at this point. But the one thing that shocks me is we haven't seen a play for Dragon yet.
We have not. Shadow Jumper now baiting his way into a kill here, though. As I'm Candy is going to duke it out with CCO. It's going to pick up the... Well, no. Hacksaw is actually going to pick up that kill as the flash is used for I'm Candy to get out of there.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Cairo and SJ Capping are coming in from the wings. Hacksaw in a bit of danger here. Ooh, great dodge from user person, but Hacksaw is getting taken super low. Shadow Jumper going to be the next major target in this fight, and the turn kind of coming in here a little bit. I'm Candy. Oh, gonna get flashed on and popped. Ooh, user person just dodging that Greg Assault, which was a big whiff. But I'm Candy, even though he's dead, still manages to pick up another kill in this fight, as it just seems to go on forever. Great bubble from SJ Capping, making that kill happen right there. But Hacksaw unable to save his teammate. But CCO is also here still. Great hook keeping this fight going on, and CCO should be able to, or should die here for all of his effort, and he will. Ain't Your Mommy now looking to go a little bit deep. Gonna get bubbled by the Nami and the turret. Gonna pick up that kill, as this fight just does not seem to end. I have not stopped talking for the past minute and a half, and it's finally over.
Oh no, that felt like a lot of greed, a lot of sloppiness, just everyone trying to pick up kills when... I mean, it felt like all Iron Dragon had to do was fight that rear guard and, like, blunt the minion wave while they waited for, like, one person to come back. And instead, user person just kept it engaged, kept damage coming on for a long time, and it ended up probably in the favor of Huge Minion Difference, but...
Ooh, speaking of being in the favor, CCO with a massive gank in the mid lane picks up the kill. Oh, but it's so low. And Trundle's here in the wings. Hey, Your Mommy gonna pick up the kill 1-for-1 in the mid lane, as the junglers will not leave this lane alone.
It's nice. It has, like, pulls on both sides, and... Anyway, we have a...
Where you were going with that?
I don't know either.
Fight going on in top lane, as this game just seems to be made of bloodbath. Lucian will pop ult, but Poe will get out just fine. But there is a nice roam up from Shadow Jumper onto user person. User person going to be super low here, but he manages to kite through 70% of the health of that Vladimir, but Vladimir's just going to heal it right back up, and it looks like they're going to immediately turn onto Rift Herald after this. But meanwhile, in bot lane, Laishai, Lu, and Axel are sieging down this turret quite effectively, looking for that turret first blood.
I mean, the laning has definitely been in the favor of Iron Dragon again. It's the same story as last time. Minion, like, CS is heavily in favor of Iron Dragon. Plate Gold heavily in favor of Iron Dragon. They just, like...
User person in real danger here. We'll turn this fight, actually. Karth Assault goes down. CCO going to use the opportunity to try to heal up, but it's not going to be enough. Karthus picks up the kill. I'm Candy, with great communication comes great power, manages to pick up that kill for himself. And now the hunter becomes the hunted yet again, as Bo is now the one in danger in the top lane.
Things to remember here, just... You already have a Blade of the Ruin King finished on Illusion to basically nothing on Bo. Like, I'm not even 100% sure what he's building to right now. You have just a ton of items. You have almost a completed Infinity Edge. I'm sure when Lai Lu backs, he'll have that Infinity Edge to a BF sword and Zerk Greaves on Cairo.
So, looking at a very real dive down here in bot lane, and CCO is looking to engage this, drops the Rift Herald, and Hacksaw is going to quickly turn on it. The bubble is far out of targeting range. Rift Herald's going to do the dive for them. Oh, that was almost a very cheeky shot from Hacksaw. Neat little outplay trick you can do with Thresh is if you're walking in one direction and you hook in the opposite direction, it throws a lot of people off. But now Ive Candy's the one in danger. He's going to quickly die here as Cairo still does a fair bit of damage, but up in top lane, a kill is picked up for user person yet again. But down there in bot lane, somehow, I wasn't paying enough attention apparently, Ive Candy managed to pick up yet another kill for himself. And all in all, another massive bloodbath going on across the rift.
The Andy's passive really coming in clutch to like secure kills for him, but I feel like these prolonged fights are kind of in HMD's favor, but they're still losing the map. Like, they're about to lose their last outer tower. They're down the first dragon, you know, they're kind of keeping up in kills, but everywhere else they're behind, and in gold they're heavily behind, 7k. These turret plates have been very good to Iron Dragon, but Huge Minion Difference has managed to pick up 2. Which I'm sure that if Iron Dragon can pick up the last 2 on mid tower, they would appreciate it, but it looks like those will get left on the table.
Yep, turret plate falling right now. As another fight breaks out, I'm Candy taken kind of low already. Shadow Jumper doing a pretty hard engage. CCO looking to maybe get a pick here out the side as the Karthus ult will come through. 1 kill picked up. That's on the Vlad for the Karthus. CCO looking to maybe get a pick here. His user person is going to flash it and return the favor.
These
and
fights
this will be mid-turret.
It's not just going to be mid-turret, it's probably going to be bottom turret as well, like bottom inner. These fights were okay for HMD in the early game when we're still laning. As we moved into this mid-game, these have real consequences, and they just lost basically 3 turrets for that fight.
Yeah, that's rough.
Absolutely, and now we might see Haxel and Lyfelu die, but
I don't know. Cairo seems to be the one in real danger here, but CCO is in the wings, and that will pick up both the ADC and the support, making sure to feed that kill to Cairo this time. As it looks like Huge Minion Difference are going to try to fight for this dragon this time.
Oh, I don't think there's going to be a fight for this dragon. I think they're just going to get this dragon. There's no way Iron Dragon can really compete with it.
Yeah, it's falling super fast. This is a dead Drake.
Yeah, absolutely. We're finally starting to see, like, some plan come together for Bo. You know, he's got that Glacial Shroud. You know, almost finishing an item eventually. Whereas User Person has a Flay of the Rune King and a BF Sword and a bunch of other smaller items. Not really coming out even in that lane. I mean, the gold difference at this point is almost 10k at under 17 minutes.
Yeah, I believe the phrase is sketchy. Flay goes down, Shadow Jumper now going to have to pull his way out of this, but the Karthus ult is already ticking away. That was a Caitlyn ult also currently, or was also targeting that Vladimir, as SJ Capping is now the one on the chopping block, and sushi has been made of the fish lady once again.
And I'm Candy managed to trade his death for CCO's. I'll tell you, every time he goes in the Shadow Realm, he still manages to pick up a kill.
Yeah, it turns out, like, if at worst you can 1-for-1, you're gonna put your team in a position to win.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well so far.
Well, looks like Shadow Jumper wants to engage again. Ultimate's pop from Hacksaw here. But Usurpers is going to be picked out from the side. Lajai Lu starting to do plenty of damage all on his own, though. 8 Your Mommy going to be the face tank for this. Will be able to dance his way out of this. Hacksaw may have just sacrificed himself to get his team out. Nope, Lajai Lu, though, will be doing that to sacrifice himself so that he can pick up a kill.
Well, we are now at that 10k gold difference. That said, we're almost to 40 kills. Like, we're almost at, we are currently right around 2 kills a minute. This is another very bloody game.
Yeah, our players are definitely out to get me this today, as I can already feel my voice starting to struggle to keep track of all the non-stop action that they are willing to dish out.
It's important for us to remind everybody, do not do a drinking game based off of kills. Don't do it. It's irresponsible.
Ooh, okay, CCO popping the trundle of 8 Your Mommy just with a massive amount of damage there.
You know, he never finished a jungle item. He has that Duskblade, which is fantastic on Rengar, plus Umbral Glaive. Just a lot of lethality, and that's going to make short work. We're seeing some armor built on 8 Your Mommy, but just a Bramble Vest and a Cinder Hulk doesn't seem to be enough.
Lajai Lu now the one in danger here, as he will be picked off by this kitty cat. CCO doing what he can to bring his team back into this game with this a super assassin of a jungler.
That's what we said we're going to need here, and
ooh, great hook from Hacksaw. As the TP goes in, Threshold is popped. CCO going to be taking somebody down here in just a second, as Hacksaw is going to be forced to hourglass his way through some damage. I'm Candy, now the one trying to engage here super aggressively. Gonna pick up another kill. User person in danger. Gonna have to flash away from this very, very angry cat. Ooh, what the heck? Quadra kill off of a massive ult from I'm Candy. Good lord. SJ Capping just gonna do what SJ Capping can do to get away here. Gonna get knocked up in a second though. Alright, Turn's gonna eat some damage off of 8 Your Mommy, but it doesn't seem to be enough. I'm Candy getting a little greedy for the Pinnacle, but is gonna eventually gonna pick it up.
hey, Pinnacle's Pinnacle.
Oof, almost died for it.
Playing Karthus, who cares?
Lajai Lu, however, is gonna die for it.
That might have been problematic. But that CC finally coming down and allowing hopefully safe retreat. But this does probably mean Iron Dragons is gonna lose another dragon.
Alright, Hacksaw the one in danger now. Great hook to try to get on the Shadow Jumper. Shadow Jumper taken super low. User person does a metric ton of damage here, as another turret will fall. Iron Dragon.
Oh,
Just non-stop fighting here. User person picking up yet another kill. Double kill on this Lucian. Dragon is the next target here, and ooh, SJ Capping now in danger once again. Oh, back on the dragon.
I feel like Huge Minion Difference hesitated. They could have probably gotten that dragon done in time. I don't know, they might not have, but They hesitated, and they lost the team fight because of it. And that's probably going to spell pretty close to game. I can't imagine that this is going to turn back around.
Well, CCO gonna look for a quick kill here. The Great Flay will keep him from succeeding, however. Hacksaw getting a little cheeky there, flashing forward. Ooh, Hacksaw will eventually die. Gets the Flay for the knockup. User person still incredibly deep in. Will die for that effort. Bo also going to fall. I'm Candy is massive on this Karthus now. That Pinnacle putting him in a position to just pop any and everybody that he possibly could want whenever he presses the nice R button.
So, I'm a little concerned that Bo currently has a Sunfire Cape. Bo currently has a Glacial Shroud. Bo currently doesn't have any MR going on. Like, just hasn't even built the basic of MR items. And while I understand there's a lot of physical damage coming out, that Karthus has been ripping him apart.
Well, Karthus now in more danger. CCO going to hourglass his way through this. Oh! That Jinx ult just about picking up the kill, but will be just shy. Karthus ult still short of being usable by about 4 seconds now. Cairo, the one in danger. Ain't Your Mommy is in the wings. Big engage. Lucian picking up yet another kill. User person is terrifying. Karthus ult will secure yet another kill. Double kill onto the Lucian. User person going deep once again. This will be the bottom inhibitor for sure as minions are escorted into the enemy base.
And both had a good ult there, but it wasn't enough.
Axel maybe a little bit too far forward there. Will die for it. But the inhibitor will fall, and it looks like they're going to go straight for the Nexus turret. Says they will quickly fall. 2 ADCs just wailing on them. Will do that just fine. One turret bites the dust, and Elijah Lu looking at maybe committing for a second one. However, the entire team of Huge Minion Difference has respawned and is looking to maybe defend here and keep this game going just a little bit longer. User person just kiting his way around, trying his best to just kill the other inhib, which will eventually fall due to the efforts of Lajailu. This fight still continuing on further and further. Karthus doing some more chunkage, but will die. I'm Candy looking to just fight from the afterlife. Oof, Elisha Loop out of position here. Gonna get picked off. Ain't Your Mommy now the one going to have to run away. And we'll have the help of Haxel.
Huge Minion Difference is in a bad place.
Okay.
But if they
keep engaged.
If Iron Dragon keeps throwing games for greed, like they just keep throwing fights out of pure greed, they're gonna let Huge Minion Difference back in this.
Yeah, at one point we were up to almost a 1,400 or 14,000 gold lead. Now we're back down to just under 10k. 1-for-1 trades when you're worth more than the enemy do not favor you.
Absolutely, we have.
Oh, Shadow Jumper's dead.
We have a lot of bounties that were just popped.
User person definitely in a bit of danger here. CCO wants to engage here. The dash goes down, but it's just shy of being enough.
Oh, there was a flash in there. That flash is gone.
Ooh, a hook landing down. SJ Capping going to die here. Once again in a position where she just gets hooked. It's super unfortunate. You hate to be that support in that scenario.
But you know, it's time for a Baron. It's Baron time.
Hacksaw just trying to stall out this cat. CCO going to want to try to get a pick here. We'll decide against it as Iron Dragon cleanly picks the Baron for themselves.
Yeah, this should spell the end.
Axel with another really cheeky hook here. Lai Lu in the enemy lines, but he's in danger as he dances right into the hands of that Rengar. I'm Candy now looking to be in a position to get popped as well. Bo picking up that kill, gonna charge up his ult and not actually kill anybody with it.
Well, I thought that was going to be the end.
Iron Dragon looking to get this drag. This drag number 3 puts them on the soul point. I'm a user person getting very handsy with Shadow Jumper here. So is Bo. Bo gonna ult to try to keep this fight from resulting in his allies dying. Bo taking super low here. User person not afraid to use that culling to just mow down his opponents.
Yeah, it was that was very close. I mean, it's not going to take a whole lot for Iron Dragon to finish off this last tower. It's sub 800 health, regenerating, of course, but if they manage to finally win another team fight, that should be it. They just keep not winning them. It turns out to win a game of League, you actually got to win a team fight or two.
I'm told that it most certainly helps.
That's the quality analysis people come here for, and I'm proud of it. But you look at Iron Dragon, and despite, normally how composed they are and how well they communicate, they keep being way too spread out and letting these 3v4s happen, or these 2v3s that aren't in their favor, and they keep costing them.
Rengar has popped his ult here. Doesn't look like anything's going to come from it.
It's a 54-second ult. It's fine. He's fine.
Top lane is now the turret under siege, and it will fall pretty quickly here. I'm Candy going to get rooted by the Jinx traps, but not a massive concern. Bo trying to 1v18 your mommy. User person is going to step up and change that math quite a bit. CCO going to get picked off here, and I think we have seen the beginning of the end, as even though I'm Candy dies here, the turrets quickly fall and the Nexus will be popped in just a second as soon as Shadow Jumper is summarily executed. Oh, no, he actually survives.
Hey, gotta protect that KDA. Wow, that was a tight game. Again, just like the first game, this was in the early stages pretty close. What we keep seeing is a team fight win for Huge Minion Difference, but a actual logistics win, a win on the rest of the rift coming for Iron Dragon. Iron Dragon was able to turn those wins into objectives, and that snowballed them. They had the turrets down early, they were able to keep pressure up, and they built their lead on that rather than just trying to go for a ton of kills.
Yeah, this is pretty quintessential early season Iron Dragon gameplay, and I for one am quite happy to see it return.
Absolutely. You have user person once again just really showing up, being the hard carry. But this was a game where I'm Candy was the story of the game. He just put so much pressure on with that Karthus. He was roaming, he was getting tons of kills, sometimes with cheeky ults, but a lot of times just having people step on Skittles and blowing up. So it was a strong game.
Indeed. And it looks like we still have at least one more to go as we will cut to a brief break while we set up Game 3 of this best of 5 series.